Hey everybody, thanks for joining us on another episode of Free Beer with Charlie. I'm Big Al, and this is Charlie.
Hey, how's Big Al doing?
Oh, Big Al's doing good.
Good week?
Yeah, good week. You know, starting a new year out and all that kind of stuff.
I just can't believe we're into a new year.
I know. You look back at the last year, what a mess.
And where'd it go?
Gone.
Yeah, it just disappeared. I'm like, with all the crazy going on, and I'm like, I was trying to think the other day, what did we do? What happened?
You know, you got to step back from the big picture and look here locally at all the stuff that happened just around us. Because that's really where the interesting stuff is. People don't even know what's going on.
Oh, yeah.
Just like that big fire we had in the ditch at my house between me and you.
Yeah.
One of the neighbors decided to burn leaves at like, I don't know, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, so it wasn't a typical fire. I mean, when you get woke up because you think there's strobe lights or something going on, and you realize, wow, those flames are coming out of Big Al's ditch.
But fortunately, we had another neighbor that didn't like that, so he came over with a shovel to put a stop to it.
Yeah.
And before you know it, they're both rolling around in the fire. And I looked at my watch and I'm like, well, I got to get up in the morning, so I'll go back in the house.
Yeah, and I'm thinking, you know, I guess that's kind of neighborly to want to help and, you know, clean out the ditches.
But is that really helping?
Yeah, and we have so many trees and so many things around here. I mean, you could literally set on the house in a matter of seconds. And it wasn't like he was carrying around a sprayer or garden hose or anything.
No.
He's just out torching ditches.
Well, so much for living in a gated community.
But you know, it's kind of scary when you get up that time of the morning and your neighbors are literally rolling in the fire fighting.
Yeah.
Then somebody calls the cops and
you wonder what's happening in the bad section.
Yeah, no kidding. So, needless to say, we hope you don't have crazy ditch burners in your neighborhood.
Yes.
But hey, it happens. Keeps the stories interesting. It's just
CDB,
like
crazy ditch burners.
Well, it's just like our neighbor Sean. We haven't seen him in a while. Yeah.
What happened to him?
Well, he was customizing his bike. I thought after the first year.
It's a trike.
Or his trike.
Get it right now. He'll get mad at you and call it a bike.
Yeah, I should remember with the big flag and everything on it.
That's right.
So hopefully we'll see him sometime soon this year.
Well, you have to look at night because he got a little headlight for that thing and he's got a glow-in-the-dark banana seed. Have you seen that?
No.
It's crazy.
I didn't know you can still get a banana seed.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know where he got it at.
Probably Amazon.
Yeah.
You can get everything from Amazon.
Yeah, when he's on Amazon when he's not doing his aerobics.
We're going to have to put out more videos because he loves to aerobicize to Free Beer with Charlie.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a good thing.
If you don't know who Sean is, you have to look at some of our old videos. Yeah. Neighbor kid up the street.
He's quite a character.
He's interesting.
Yeah. he's interesting. And we'll just leave it at that. That's the best way to put it.
So we're looking at something different tonight, aren't we?
Yeah. A beer coming out of Thailand.
Thailand?
That's Chang beer.
Now, is that where all the ties are made?
I think so.
Okay.
It makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, if I was going to make ties, I'd
go to Thailand. Yeah. Have the ties make the ties.
That's right. Can I get a tie? Because I've got American ties. I'd really like to get a tie.
How do you throw a Mai Tai in with a tie?
I don't know.
Wow, this gets confusing.
So are Mai Tais made in Thailand?
Oh, you know, we'll have to Google that and see.
Yeah,
it sounds like it would be.
Something.
Yeah. That could be a real whole episode in itself.
I'm telling you.
Thai Mai Tais.
Yeah, this is my tie.
this is Mai Tai and Mai Tai.
This is my Mai Tai tie. I only wear it when I'm drinking a Mai Tai.
Yeah, you're going to have my Mai Tai tie from Thailand. Oh, that's awesome. And I'd love to go there.
Yes.
You know, it's one of those with the culture and where it's located and all the water and the scenery. I think it'd be awesome. So hopefully one day they'll fly us over there and we'll get to actually go to the Cosmos Brewery.
Yeah, Cosmos Brewery. Oh, that's an unexpected name for a...
Yeah, Cosmos Breweries.
Yeah, Cosmos. Okay.
Yeah, it is. When I think of Cosmos, I think of,
much bigger,
huge. And,
right.
And I think they're kind of in their own little spot. They're not.
It seems like it.
So maybe that's why they did it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like our little dog that we named Samson, and
he's not.
Yeah, he's not.
Okay.
Anyway, so yes, this one's coming. This is an interesting story, an interesting brewery because they actually started in 1993, and the Chang beer we're looking at didn't actually hit production until 1995.
Wait a minute, Chang beer. That's the name of the beer itself?
Yes.
Okay.
It's Chang.
Chang. What sounds more Chinese than it?
Yes, but what's funny is Chang is actually Thailand, or Thai, excuse me. Chang is actually Thai for elephant. And when we pull the beer up, you'll get to see. They've got the coolest cap. It's got elephants on it. And
so if I had a tie with elephants on it, oh, never mind.
You'd have a
Thai Chang tie.
Yeah, a Chai Chang Chai.
Okay. We're not making fun.
No.
This is serious stuff we're trying to figure out.
But, these are just things to think about. Yeah. But it's one of those, I think it's a classic label. I love the colors. I love the look. But anyway, I don't know where I was going with that.
I don't either. But you didn't.
Oh, I guess we said Chang is Cosmo, or
Chang is Cosmo for Thailand. So Charlie,
Big Al,
Thai beer.
Thai beer. Let's try this one.
Yeah,
let's just pull it out and get started.
Let's try one on.
I've talked about the label. I love this. To me, it's just a classic label. It's a classic bottle. We got the old green bottle. So you know what that means?
That means it's probably skunky.
Skunky. So
when did this start being made?
It actually started, the brewery started in 93, but this beer started in 95.
Oh,
that was
so
when
it's
it
not
officially
like
hit the
really
market.
old.
No, it's relatively new beer.
Old traditional Thai beer handed down for generations.
Well, I think the process has been.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those that, we have to think about some of these places that they did a lot of things before they got into the world market.
Oh,
there was a lot of breweries, and I don't even know if they called them breweries. Some of these, they just, Uncle Joe was making stuff.
He was fermenting stuff in the back, and people drank it.
And the neighbors and it caught on. But this is one of those that we talked about earlier. It's cool because they believe in the Thai way so much that they actually were allowed to use the Thai script on the
Life
bottle.
is a Thai way.
Okay. And that's what's awesome about that is, that they have that much pride. But what's crazy is they actually have 3 breweries that make this now because the production, it went over. And once again, this is kind of like a Thai craft brewery to me because they did it so that everybody could afford it. They did it at a reasonable price. Well, of course, what happened locally caught on huge because everybody could afford it. It wasn't overpriced. And according to them, it had good flavor and everybody enjoyed it.
According to them.
Yeah.
We'll be the judge.
We'll be the judge of that. Let's stop yakking and start cracking.
All right.
I think that's a new good logo and saying.
That needs to be a t-shirt.
Yeah, it does. The Big Al, it's been so long since we had a cap.
Yeah.
You call it.
Heads. Charlie, it's all you.
I was trying to find it. We got a couple beer caps down there.
Yeah, which one was it? So that means you get the second beer. That's awesome.
All right. I love it when a plan comes together.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you said second beer.
Yeah.
That means I'm probably going to pour you more.
Well, I need to test the first one just to make sure it's okay for you.
It's safe, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this is free beer with Charlie, not free beer with me.
Well, and after those 16.9 ounces all December, I'm like,
I know.
This is like a kiddie beer.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Woo!
Oh, is that the producer?
We might let that air
out a little bit. But boy, look, that is crystal clear,
isn't it?
Man, that is a beautiful looking beer, though. Wow.
So what's the alcohol content here?
This is just, I'd call it classic lager, 5% by volume.
Okay. We can do that?
Yeah. Woo! It does have a little funk to it.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I think it's one of those it'll air out.
Yes.
I think it's just one of that you crack the bottle
after a bit.
It's that classic green bottle. There's something about that goes along with funk.
So expect a funk.
Yeah, expect a little funk. But boy, it is
getting better already.
Yeah. Boy, it is crystal clear though.
I mean, it looks like a Budweiser.
Yes, it does. I mean, literally looks like a Bud. Boy, look at all the little bubbles though.
Looks nice.
Yeah. I say we just take a big swig.
Sure.
Wow.
That's very good.
Very good.
It's just a good, crisp, clean beer.
Yeah, that's nothing like the smell.
No. Oh, no.
I think it fits right into, like you said earlier, that's definitely a Budweiser category there.
Very nice.
Very nice. It does have its own uniqueness.
Mm-hmm.
It's got it's got a little malt to it that like a Bud doesn't. Yeah. But I think that's very clean. That's definitely a guzzler.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably one of the easiest beers we've had to drink in a while.
Yeah, I think category-wise, you're right. Guzzler,
refreshing.
Obviously.
I'd say definitely traditional.
There you go. Yeah.
I'd say definitely a winner. That's a good beer.
That's great. Yeah.
I mean, this is one we talk about our float trips. Definitely a float trip. I think that's easy enough. I almost think it'd be a beginner.
Yeah, probably could be.
I mean, it's got its own little flavor to it. It does have that little extra there, but I don't think it's offensive. I think
not at all.
I think a beginner, an entry level beer, I think it'd be fine for.
What do you think overall?
Honestly, I think it's a good solid 3.
Yeah. Just
a
good all-around beer.
Yeah, I think this is one for every occasion. I think it's a year-rounder. I mean, anytime you can get a hold of this, it'd be one to keep around for anybody.
True.
Good conversational piece, good looking bottle, just a good clean beer.
Yeah, love it. No big wow factor?
Nope.
But nice.
And this is one of those, like I said, that it's everybody can drink it, everybody can enjoy it. I just think good beer.
Yeah.
Anyway, Big Al,
Charlie?
here's to God, guns, and rock and roll.
Amen.
Happy New Year. That's way too easy to drink. We need some more of that.
Yeah, that didn't last long enough.
No, it didn't.
Still used to those 16.9 ounces.
I mean, yeah, we're basically done.
Yeah.
Wow. Gonna have to go to the fridge.
We can do it. Everybody, thanks for joining us. Hope you liked it. It was a fun time for us. Hope it was fun for you.
Yep.
And be sure to check us out next time.
And don't forget, for more information on this beer, go to our website. Go to freebeerwithcharlie.com. Check out Discovered Beers. We're pushing 550 beers on there now.
Whoa.
So check us out.
All right. Don't forget, this is Charlie.
This is Big Al.
See you next time. So, live from New Orleans.
Not from New Orleans.
This is the one we've been talking about right here.
Yes, it is.
Can't wait.
Can't wait.
Apparently you can.
Apparently, I thought you were warming up.
Oh no, I was warm. I was hot. I was on fire.
Now, I believe it's coming out of O'Fallon Brewery.
O'Fallon. Now, where's that at?
They're out of, it's near St. Louis.
Well, thanks for joining us here on Free Beer with Charlie. We got another great show coming up.
Yes, we do.
Okay. We do? Wait a minute. What show am I doing here? Okay.
I'm on the wrong set.